Can Jack Wilshere stay fit? What's happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So as we know, it's currently the international break, and as we all know, Wenger tends to go back home to France during the international breaks for some extra work, I should say, but I don't see any reason why he should be doing any extra work. However, he tends to go and visit BATE Sport, which is his favourite media outlet as far as I can see, based on previous interviews he has conducted with them. And on this occasion, he's been discussing a number of topics with BATE Sport whilst he's been over in France, and one of the topics that came up during the interview was in regards to Jack Wilshere. So the interviewer obviously asked Wenger what are his thoughts on Jack Wilshere's long-term future. As we all know, Jack Wilshere is an Arsenal favourite. I personally do like Jack Wilshere, and there's no reason for myself or any other people involved in and around the club to doubt his talents. He came through our youth system. Even though he's a West Ham fan, he is an avid Arsenal supporter, and I personally do not doubt his commitment. However, one big but his injury problems. We all know he's got terrible injury problems. So far this season, he's unscathed. He's not come up or picked up any injuries, so fingers crossed this can continue. But when this question was presented to Wenger by the reporter from BATE Sport, Wenger gave what I could like to consider a very detailed answer. It wasn't his usual brush it to the side answers. So one of the extracts from the answer Wenger gave when the question was presented by the reporter says, Jack Wilshere has struggled historically with repeated injuries, and nobody would question his talent, and nobody would also question his exceptional ability to beat people with the ball. But in his job, you need first overall health. So you need to be healthy to continue performing at the highest level within this job. Today, the requests and the demands and the competition physically are so high, and you can only be at your best if you can at least play 10 games on the trot. That is what is at stake for Jack Wilshere. Keeping healthy, compete. If he can play from now until December at the top level, he will be back to full fitness. If there's other setbacks, then it will be more difficult for him moving forward with Arsenal itself. It's a vital season because he's at the end of his contract. It's a World Cup year. He's been an Arsenal player since he was a kid. So Wenger, basically, what I'm taking from this particular response is he wants to keep Jack Wilshere on the books. However, he needs him to prove that he can stay fit. My only concern is we're going to run down his contract as we do with a number of players in the past: Ozil, Sanchez, Van Persie, the list goes on, and we will end up losing such a very significant talent to us, purely because he knows the club, what is expected from him from the club itself, and he knows the Arsenal way. And a lot of fans, is a fan favourite, so personally, I would not want to get to a situation where we end up losing Jack Wilshere as well to someone like Chelsea or Man United. I'm sure one of those teams will come in and poach him. At that point, I bet you any money he will turn into an absolute world-class player. So Wenger goes on to say, he adds on to this particular response as well. He went on to say, so all that is at stake for him and for us as well, because you would love a player like him of that quality to come back. In fact, he had a very good game against Borisov, especially a brilliant first half when he was back to his best. He's not far away now. Let's hope in the next 2 or 3 weeks he can play regularly in the first team. So to me, I'm also taking this as a hint as well that he is willing to put him back into the first team. The only question is, who's he going to come in for? Xhaka's obviously performances have dropped in recent weeks, whereas Jack Wilshere's performances have gone up that way. So if anyone is going to get replaced in the current first team, I'd say Xhaka would have to lose his spot. But I'm hoping Jack stays fit. I want to see him with England as well. England is very boring. So for many people that would have watched the qualifier in the last day or so, they would have noticed how boring England is. It's the general consensus amongst England fans. We need a bit more creativity and a bit more excitement with people that can make things happen. And I believe Jack Wilshere is that catalyst that is missing in the team. As well as Gareth Southgate as well came out and said the exact same thing. He believes in Jack Wilshere's talents. However, he wants to see him stay fit throughout the whole season, and hopefully he can pick him and take him to Russia for the 2018 World Cup. So fingers crossed we will have our player back back to normal, and it seems as if Wenger has some sort of faith in Jack, but we will see, and I just hope he doesn't pick up an injury in the next coming weeks. So as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you're watching the video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. And once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.